One spring evening, when I was old enough to be outside and alone, I was sitting above the quarry on the edge of the village when I saw a panel of clay drop away from the facing vertical side and fall into a pool of water. Behind it, the interior of an animal's burrow was revealed in relief, like a bombed house with one wall removed. Inside, instead of wallpaper or dangling wires, there was one globe-shaped hollow lined with fluff and leaf mould, and passages leading from it which all ran through the roots of the turf, with one exception, the long tunnel which dropped down into the earth, then turned at an angle in a stretched V shape, and began to rise again. Within the passage, heading upward, there was a small animal, brown and furry. Whether it was a mouse, a shrew, or a vole, I couldn't see. Parallel to this creature, high above the pool of water on the quarry bed, there was a female kestrel, floating. The two creatures were at eye level with one another. The kestrel tilted and allowed herself to rise just a little faster than the animal. Then the animal disappeared from my view, coming up through the ground. Meanwhile, the kestrel continued to ascend toward the clouds, until, abruptly, she stopped. She stopped, absolutely, as though somebody had pressed pause. Only the way her position varied very slightly, tilting one way and then another, showed that she was holding herself against a current. Holding my gaze on her, I rose slowly and as smoothly as I could, and skirted along the track that ran around the quarry at the top, taking care to make no sudden movement and to give the bird a wide berth so that she didn't flit. She must have been able to see me. She didn't move. From the track, I could see the animal again, a large vole, male, hiding under a clump of dead turf that overhung the track. He wasn't in the kestrel's eyeline. We all waited to find out who would move first. There was a clear bronze early evening light and a cold breeze. The grasses flickered. Then the vole made a sudden break, dashing into the open and stopping in the middle of the wheel rot, right where he was most exposed. There was an island of grass in the middle of the track, and taller grasses across the field all around. This was the only area that was bald and open, and the only place the vole could look so dark and substantial against the beige dust. I stood at the edge of the track like a tree. He was almost at my feet.